My name is Saluto Uba. I am the founder of the Uba Law Group. We're a law firm that serves 6- and 7-figure companies to help them protect their business, their bank, and their brand. But today I'm talking about why I hired a doctor as my chief operating officer. If you're wondering, who's the doctor and why did I hire them? This story actually has a lot of sentimental value. It's actually the accomplishment of one of the big goals that I had when I became an entrepreneur. For those who don't know my story, I left the traditional law firm, resigned from that job, launched a real estate investment business, and then eventually launched my own law firm to serve entrepreneurs, real estate, and otherwise. When we launched our firm, I was solo dolo. So everything that this business does, I did it. My biggest accomplishment to date has been the fact that I was able to retire my wife. So my wife is the doctor. She's a pharmacist and she was working full-time up until November of last year. By the grace of God, the business had been doing well enough that we were able to put a game plan into place, and we were able to put strategy into place, and we were able to retire her at the end of last year. It was a little bit scary because you got that steady paycheck and someone plugged into the system, but we thought about it, prayed about it, we had our plan in place. She was happy to get out the 9-to-5 rat race, so to speak. How could someone who's a pharmacist, how could a doctor add value to that? When I brought this doctor on the team, I had to realize that I did want my business to grow. Obviously, in order for your business to grow to be everything that you want it to be, it must grow beyond you. You have to fight the urge to micromanage. You have to fight the urge to be in control of all the different details. And this might mean that things will run differently than you're comfortable with. This is how growth happens. This is how evolution happens. And you have to be okay with that. Recognize the talents and skills of the people that you have around you. My wife is a pharmacist. How are we going to incorporate that into our law firm business, into the services that we provide? I'm obviously not serving people with medicine. As a pharmacist, I had a lot of transferable skills. She'd for nearly a decade been used to working with people in a very intense, complex setting and was able to distill information, serve people, keep up with regular groups of patients, and was able to do that on a regular, organized basis 5 days a week. So when she's coming into this business, what does that mean? One of the things I love to tell people that are in the 9-to-5 position, realize that your company right now has a lot of procedures and processes that they've invested a lot of money into creating. So take those procedures, make notes of that, and see how you can incorporate that into a business that you run yourself. When she became the COO, she brought in a lot of those frameworks and created a lot of more structure, administrative sense and order than I would personally do. When my wife came on our firm after she retired, she was able to install these structures and to create these practices that have really taken our business onto the next level. And so now I don't have to do every single thing and lean into areas where I'm not strong in. My last point in hiring a doctor to be the COO of our business is to realize that you do need an organizational chart. You need a flow chart. You need a structure to your business. Even if it's just you right now, even if you haven't launched, even if this is just an idea in your head. In order for you to serve people the way that you're intended to, you have to have a game plan of who does what and when they do it, including yourself, especially yourself. So an organizational chart, an organizational structure that has different roles and that has slots and has assignments and has roles for people is a must. Even if you don't have the people in place right now to fill it, you still need to have jobs for people. You need to have assignments, because if you don't, then you'll be in a worse position to recognize the type of talent that you can pull and the type of person that you can bring in to help take you to the next level. And because we have that structure, we're able to slot people in, and even people that we don't have right now, we are anticipating them and we're able to put them in their place because we're thinking through the structure of our business, even though it's a smaller group right now. We do have a free resource for you guys called the Power Team Playbook. This is a free business game plan for business owners at every step. Whether you've made $0 or whether you've made 10 million, we have tax and legal strategies that'll get you to that next level. Access that by clicking the link in my bio. It is a free resource and we made that just for you. But until next time, I'm gonna see you guys. Peace.